And it's just great stuff. We've been doing over 300, about 30 shows now on our YouTube channel, long and short form. I'm Ken Scove, the founder of the LA Connection. We're 46 years old out here in Burbank. Let's introduce our cast today, starting with Travis.
I don't want to alarm anybody, but a dog has currently weaseled its way between my butt and the wall I'm leaned up against.
And that was improv. He didn't script that. If he did, he should be shot. Rishi.
Uh, yeah. What's up?
Rishi needs a security blanket. He says his home is freezing. Scott from New York.
Where if you go out to get a paper at night, the next morning you're liable to be in it.
Wow. Naya, who is going to be an Academy Award winning actress in the future.
Thank you. Hello.
Matt, who's also in New York, he'll be the one shooting at Scott.
You're damn right.
Koji, who's in a whole different place. Koji, tell everybody where you're from.
Hi guys, I'm from Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka, can you believe that? And now we have another surprise because we have Katie. And Katie, tell everybody where you are today.
Salam alaikum. Hi everyone. I am in right outside of Bethlehem right now.
So this truly is an international show. It's just amazing. Our first game is going to be opening lines. So why don't we have two of you stay out here? I'll give you your opening line. They're going to start a scene based on that opening line and develop it. So it looks like Rishi and Travis. So I'm going to minimize myself after I give you the opening line, and it's, oh, Rishi, come on back out. Koji. Did I say Rishi? Koji. Yeah, Koji. Sorry, Koji. Okay, opening line is no way. Go ahead and minimize me. I like to hear this scene. No way.
No way. There is no way you're going to be able to clone a dinosaur from the DNA you found in this tiny fossilized bug. What are you thinking?
There's no way you can argue with this. This is truly what science needs to be built upon. This is the backbone of science. I'll be known as the father of science based off this.
All right, first of all, I'm pretty sure science already has at least one father. Second of all, it's never going to work. And third of all, let me just reiterate that there's no way you can even do this. You know what? I'm sticking with it. It can't be done.
And
It's just
cut.
not gonna
That's
happen.
perfect. A complete cycle. It can't be done. Let's bring out the next two, and I'll give you your opening line. Okay, so we have Rishi and Naya. Your opening line is, you did what?
Hold on, you did what?
I mean, it's not that bad. All I did was steal just one chocolate bar. And I mean, it was only $2. So
It's a felony.
that's
Regardless, that's a felony. Or even if it's a misdemeanor, it's a gateway drug to like murder, financial crime, any sort. This is like smoking weed and saying I'm not going to be a cocaine addict in the future.
First of all, who would I murder? I don't have any enemies. Second of all, ew, smoking is gross.
Yeah,
And
but-
cut. Wow, the gateway candy. I got to remember that. Okay, let's have two more come in. And we have Matt and Scott, the two New Yorkers. Perfect. You lied to me.
You lied to me.
Well, it was a white lie, Matt. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, you see.
I've always told you to be honest. No, it didn't make me feel better. Now I don't know whether to trust you on anything.
Look, I didn't want to hide the fact that I slept with your girlfriend, okay? I was out front with it. At least I know we've been friends since high school, and I thought, you
And it
wouldn't
was a
take-
white lie by saying what again?
I told you that I didn't sleep with your girlfriend.
It's not a white lie. That's just a lie. But I mean, okay, to be fair, I'm actually more mad at her than you. Although I am very mad at you.
Well, if it's any
But-
consolation, she was great.
How
I
is
think
that
we'll stop there
consolation?
before he goes into a deep tailspin. Oh, those guys from New York. Let's get out Katie and somebody with Katie. Katie and Travis. Okay, it sounds like the new sitcom. Okay. Oh, Travis, come on out. All right. So I'm in. I'm in.
Okay, I'm in. I've successfully infiltrated the office building where we have those secret plans. Now, what was the layout you wanted me to use?
I want you to use layout 13B, if you remember correctly. I think we filed it under banks and thievery.
Okay, banks, thievery. Sure. There's a lot of security type cameras in here that I'm not sure we originally anticipated. Do we have a way around those?
Yeah, hold on. Let me do some magic real quick. I might be able to turn those off for you.
Okay, that's great. One more thing. There's a lot of people in this building. I think maybe we should have done it at night. They're all looking at me kind of funny. And I'm starting to think we might have made a couple wrong moves in the planning stage here.
Yes, we
And
probably
cut.
did.
Okay. Wow. Let's bring out Matt and Travis. Well, let's see. What do we cover there? The gateway candy drug. Someone slept with the other one's girlfriend, and then you broke into a bank during the day, and then you tried to clone an insect into a dinosaur. I got to tell you, the creativity's flying off today, guys. Flying off. Like, this is a good one now, because this one is going to be new choice. Every time I say new choice, you're going to have to change the noun in the sentence or the entire sentence until I say nothing. So you guys, we've had a lot of snow, so you guys are going to be at a ski resort, and this is called new choice. As two friends go to a ski resort together.
Oh, boy, it's been just years since I've been skiing. I'm really excited to finally get out and get down those slopes.
I know. I don't know how long it's been for me either. I mean, like, I've been so busy with work, and then there was the lockdown. It's so nice to be back at this ski resort in Vermont.
New choice.
It's so nice to be back at this ski resort on Big Rock Candy Mountain.
New choice.
It's so nice to be skiing down some random mountain we've never heard of.
Yeah, this mountain is totally uncharted by all of human civilization.
New choice.
This mountain doesn't even exist. It just seems to be a broad, flat plain that we're projecting our own hallucinations onto.
New choice.
This mountain is on the surface of the planet Mars. I mean, we didn't make very great mileage getting here, but it's going to be so worth it to ski down Olympus Mons, baby. All right, now, I'm just going to get hooked into my skis.
New choice.
All right, now, I'm just going to tie these rocket skates onto my feet so I can catch the Roadrunner. And that'll give us everything we need to finally ski down Mars. You know, you got to have Roadrunner oil to get those skis good and good.
I mean, we all know about those Mars Roadrunners. I mean, Buzz Aldrin talked about those.
New choice.
I mean, we all got to catch those Mars Roadrunners. Wile E. Coyote wrote that whole gave that whole symposium.
No choice.
We got to catch those Mars Roadrunners. I dreamt about them one night.
Oh, you know what? When you're right, Matt, you're right. You've really hit
new
the nail.
choice.
You know what, Matt? You're insane. You're out of your mind. You've got to be stopped. I can't take any more of this madness. Skiing on Mars, cartoon characters. This is insane. We're turning around, and I'm going to take you to an insane asylum.
New choice.
We're turning around and getting ice cream because
new choice.
We're turning around because I think there's something behind me, possibly a dog wedged between me and the wall. But besides that, Mars, it's really wacky, isn't it?
Well, where are we right now, then, if we're not on Mars or near Olympus Mons?
New choice.
Well, where are we now if we're not in your parents' house?
New choice.
Well, where are we now if we're not in some field we did after drinking too much and taking too much meth?
Well, it's just possible we're somewhere in Montana.
New choice.
It's just possible that we've slipped past the surly bonds of gravity and we're hovering around in the atmosphere.
New choice.
It's just possible we're in Burbank.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's Burbank. You can't do better than that. You're in Burbank. You thought you were in Mars. You guys, whatever you were on, boy, you had a magical mystery tour, you guys. Thanks a lot for playing. Let's bring out our genre call peoples. That's Scott, Katie, and Koji. So this is truly now an international scene with, let's bring Katie out from Bethlehem. Okay. Come on in, Katie. Maybe she's talking to the Prime Minister Netanyahu. Wow, Koji went to go get her. Now, now Koji went to get you, and now he's gone. Wow. Okay, here's Koji. Come on back in, Koji. Turn on your camera, Katie. Welcome to live television. Okay, genre calls is a game where I'm going to give them different genres. So a genre could be like Western, musical, action, adventure, mystery. So I'll let them continue to do their scene, but in these different styles of genres. So what you guys are doing, you're in search of the golden spoon. In search of the golden spoon. And hopefully Katie will come back in. We're going to start and then she'll just join us, okay? So go ahead and minimize me. And we're going to start as maybe a Western style in search of the golden spoon.
Well, goddamn, Koji, we gotta find that spoon somewhere in this desert.
And yet we haven't gone anywhere. We dig everywhere. We dig everywhere, I swear to God. We checked there, we checked behind there, and we checked underneath as well, and there's absolutely no proof. I can't even believe this, man.
Well,
Mystery.
Where could that spoon be? I think the coordinates suggested it's somewhere in the southeast region here.
Do you think your mom stole it? Or was it you?
Soap opera.
Oh, we have to get this spoon. I promised my mother for her 50th anniversary that I would present her with this spoon.
I need that spoon, Scott. I need it to feed my wife. That is the spoon, which is the key to all our problems, and there is no spoon left. Oh, God.
Do you mean to tell me you were going to pawn that spoon?
Silent movie. Thriller.
I got the spoon, Koji.
You really think you got the spoon? You really think that I was that stupid? That I'm actually going to leave the spoon right outside the table and giving it to you just like I'm giving a silver platter? No, I clearly replicated it. What you have is a $2 spoon. That's it.
Children's style.
Oh, Koji, we gotta get the spoon. We gotta get the spoon. We gotta get the spoon. Skip to my loo.
Where is the spoon? Where is the spoon? You stole my spoon. I want the spoon.
I got the spoon. I got the spoon. Na 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 na.
All right, good job. Yes, you got the spoon, Scott. Very good. Poor Katie. Katie, can you come in? Are you alive? Are you alive and well in Israel? There you are. Okay, good. Okay,
Is it
Scott.
Bethlehem in Pennsylvania? I thought it was in Pennsylvania. No.
Well,
There's Bethlehem there too.
Yes. Okay, you stay out here
I
for a
think
second, Katie. Koji,
Bethlehem.
go ahead. Go ahead and minimize yourself, Koji. Okay, since Katie was supposed to be in that scene, didn't get any stage time, I think we have to, I'm just going to give you a word and you're going to define it for me, okay? If you can look in the camera and tell everybody at home. The word is blafabunta.
Blafabuta. It means it's a type of butter that you put on specifically eggs. So you spread it on eggs, and it's a little salty, a little tangy, and it's really delicious, especially on eggs at dinner time.
Well, then it probably goes well with the yamaduda.
Absolutely, it does. Yamaduda is it is vegetables and rice with a little bit of chocolate sauce on top. It's really good.
Well, then I'm going to have to top it off with a little blapaduka.
Blabadu, blabadabooga,
Duka.
blabadaduga. Yeah. So that is a dessert. It's made with smoked and creamed salmon, vanilla ice cream, some strawberries, and a little bit of cream of tartar. And then you splash some whiskey on top to make it like extra sweet.
Wow. Then she went to black. That was it. She was done. That was it. We just went to black. That's okay, Katie. It was like perfect timing for you to go to black. I got my whole meal out of you. I was going to ask for a beverage, but whiskey obviously is the beverage now. Thank you, Katie. Okay. Let's bring out Naya and Rishi and Travis because I need some advice. I really need some serious advice. Now, Naya, you're going to give me some good advice, and of course, Rishi is going to give me some bad advice, and then of course, Travis is going to give me the worst possible advice. That's why it's called good, bad, and worst. So let's start off with just, how do you find true love, Naya?
Well, I mean, there's no definite way to find it, but I mean, just keep searching, never give up. I mean, no matter how many times you get rejected, don't stop fighting to get that love that you deserve.
That's really good advice. Rishi, can you give me some bad advice on how to find true love?
Well, first you gotta find a woman in a setting that you'd find a woman in, such as like a bar or a nightclub or something like that. And then you follow her everywhere she goes, but stay at least 5 feet away from her.
Okay.
And then when she goes home, you follow her home too.
Okay, so you're telling me just to stalk my true love. Okay. I'd like to hear the worst advice from Travis.
Well, love takes many forms, but as we've seen throughout history, the purest form is when you have taken somebody hostage and they develop Stockholm Syndrome. We've all realized this from the Norrmalmstorg robbery in 1973, in which a gang of Swedish bank robbers took some hostages from the customers there, and gradually a tender blossom of love grew between these depraved captors and their innocent victims. I think the rest of it speaks for itself, honestly.
Okay, so Rishi just wanted me to stalk someone, but you actually want me to kidnap them and take them hostage. That's really interesting. Okay, well, here's the next one. Okay, so I get a brand new dog, and I need to potty train the dog because it's a puppy, and it was going in the house. So, Naya, give me some good advice on how to, get the dog to go outside and get potty trained.
So, first of all, just for a safety precaution inside the house, put down these things called pee pads and then put them in spots the dog normally goes. And for training, you take the dog outside and you use incentive, like a treat or some type of toy that they like. And also use some sort of clicker or bell. So every time you click or do the bell, you know that they get the reward. So if you click it, they'll do what you want them to do, and then because they know they're getting a reward.
That's really good advice. I wonder if that works with teenagers. Okay, so Rishi, give me some bad advice. How to potty train my
You're
dog.
gonna take the dog, lock it in a crate in the basement until it can do everything for you in a test situation, right? So you're gonna go down to the basement after 3 weeks, and after playing it some videos, it should be able to fully do whatever you want it to do. And if it doesn't, you leave it in there for another 3 weeks.
Wow, better not call PETA. Travis, can you give me the worst advice on how to potty train my dog?
Well, Kent, I think in this case you've simply misinterpreted the nature of the condition you've got here, because dog dookie in the house is not really a problem. As long as you've got a steady supply of dog dookie on hand, you have plenty of weapons to hurl at tax collectors, that neighbor who keeps letting fruit fall into your yard, and anybody else who looks at you the wrong way. I think you've really got to change your attitude towards this so-called problem.
Okay, I'll just get some nose plugs. All right, well, I got another one for you. What about if I'm pulled over by a police officer because I ran a red light? How do I kind of like see if I can get out of the ticket? Naya?
Okay, so this one's a little bit harder because trying to get out of a ticket is like not taking responsibility for what you've done.
Mm.
But I would just say, just be kind to the police officer, take responsibility, but still be, very open, like, hey, how was your day? How are you doing? Make him feel like you care. There's a possibility you could get off with a warning instead of a ticket, but the most important part is to take responsibility.
That sounds really good. That's good. That's a good thing to teach kids, to take responsibility. So speaking of teenagers, let's go to Rishi now and get some bad advice about pulled over by a cop or running a red light.
If you get pulled over by a cop running a red light, first off, you keep driving until the cop pulls out a gun. Then you pull over, and when the cop walks up to you, you start off by acting as if you're going to listen to the cop. But then you go to the side, and then you pull out a gun on the cop, and then you drive away after shooting the cop.
God, I can't wait to hear the worst advice because I don't know if it can get any worse than that. Sounds like I'm going to be going to prison and being somebody's butch. Go ahead, Travis.
Kent, the Roman author Cornelius Tacitus once wrote that crime, once exposed, has no refuge save in audacity. Therefore, I can only advise you to get naked.
So if he pulls me over, I just get naked, and I don't know how that's going to get me out of the ticket, but it might get me indecent exposure instead of running a red light. So maybe indirectly you gave me some very good advice. All three of you, thank you very much for helping me out today. I really had a lot of problems. You might as well stay out here, though, because I got a talk show I want to do. And the fun thing about this talk show is everybody's going to have some sort of a super ability. So it's my talk show about people who have super abilities. Let's get Katie and Koji and Matt out here. And I'm really glad that you guys were able to come on my show today and talk about some of your amazing abilities. So let's go with Matt first. Matt, apparently you have super strength. You're kind of like the Hulk. So tell us, how did you develop this super strength? You obviously don't know how to mute, but you have super strength. Okay.
It was very easy. I just had to subject myself to massive amounts of radioactive waste.
Where did you get this waste?
Are you kidding me? This is the world. They have it stored everywhere. Nuclear power, my ass. Well, no, it's a very clean and reliable resource, but it produces some waste that we can't easily get rid of.
Well, how many pounds can you lift, or maybe an object? Can you lift it? A tank, a car, a Mack truck?
Well, I'm currently in a place where I don't have something to lift, but I can lift these binoculars.
Well, that's not. Okay, that was that difficult?
Yeah, I mean, can you lift these? You're not holding them right now.
No, they don't look like they're that heavy, though. Okay.
I dropped them.
I would say, can you rip them apart? But I don't think you want to do that. So, if you're that strong.
This was $300. I'm not ripping apart anything.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Matt. Let's go over to Koji. Koji, let me just read here what you. Wow, you can swim underwater, Koji, and you don't have to breathe.
Yeah, I have powers which make me not rely on breathing. I don't need to breathe. Because I breathe through my ears. I breathe through all different kinds. I breathe through my skin. I breathe through my hair. I don't need to breathe through my mouth. So if I just come in contact with the water, I can stay there forever and ever. Amen.
Well, how long can you swim underwater? Because according to your bio here, it says you can swim as long as you want.
Yeah, I actually can, because all I have to do is absorb the water, and until occasionally I see a mermaid. At that point, I know my life is over. Because I fall in love with them. And then they run away.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So sometimes you get jilted even by mermaids underwater.
Yep, that is exact. That's what happened already thrice. So now I'm in this pond. I hope I don't find any mermaids in here. There are only fish,
That could be
and they
the
don't, and they won't reject me. Trust me, these
yes.
fish love me.
There might be a swamp animal in there if you're in the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, good luck, Koji. Let me go to Scott now. So, Scott, you have the ability to hear things up to a mile away.
That's correct. I took this shark juice. I ordered it from Amazon and I got shark juice. And now I can hear the way, the way they say sharks can smell blood a mile
Yeah,
away.
right.
Now I can hear things a mile away.
Well, if there's so many things going on, I mean, how do you, because let's say your people are talking right next to you, how do you tune your ear into hearing something a mile away?
I'm ambidextrous. I can listen to them with one ear, and
Uh-huh.
then in the other ear, I can listen to what's going on a mile away.
And now, can you go different increments? Can you go a quarter mile if you want, or a half a mile? Can you hear through walls? I mean, give us a little bit more about your hearing.
Yeah, I've got fine tuning. I've got fine tuning. I can adjust it quarter mile, half a mile, whatever you want. Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you ever try and hear things like, like your friends or your neighbors or, maybe an ex or a current wife or girlfriend? Do you try and ever listen to what they're saying without them knowing?
Not what they're saying. I'm listening for mating calls most of the time. I get
Hmm.
off on that. For me, that's free pornography.
Okay. Could you do a mating call for our audience at home? Okay. All right. That's enough of that. Okay. That doesn't sound so much as a mating call more than I don't even want to get into it, but that's amazing. Okay.
Well, I'm a
Uh,
little constipated right now.
oh, so that was more of a constipated mating call. Okay. Well, let's go over to Rishi. So Rishi, apparently you can jump. You've got like springs in your legs, and you can jump over buildings.
Oh yeah, I'm actually like just built different like that, I guess. I was just walking around one day playing basketball, went to go up to try to hit a layup, ended up actually jumping over the fence on the court, and ever since that day, I've just been different, something like that.
What are some of the things you've jumped over?
I've jumped over the Burj Khalifa. Uh, I've jumped over your mother. I've jumped over.
Well, you jumped over my mother.
Yeah, yeah. I saw
Wow.
her the other night. Yeah, it was
Okay.
pretty cool.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's not a really big jump though. She's only 5'4".
I mean, yeah, but it was more like I was showing her how high I could jump.
Hmm. Somebody
Yeah.
showed me a TikTok video where you jumped over the Great Wall of China.
Oh yeah, I jumped like over it, and then I jumped like over like across it.
That is just amazing. That is
Yeah.
amazing.
Your mother said that too.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Let's go to Katie since we finally got her on camera here. Let's see if we can get her. So, Katie, you're clairvoyant and you can predict the past, present, and future, like you predicted your camera wouldn't go on, and then sometimes it will go on.
Exactly, yes. I predicted that I would have internet issues, and so sometimes, I see it happening and I try to prep ahead. Um, did you happen to invent a comedy troupe by any chance
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
a few years ago,
Yeah. Yeah. I did.
maybe
That's
about?
amazing. But that's actually looking back. I want to clairvoyant. I want to look forward. So tell me some
Oh, yeah,
things.
okay.
Yeah. Tell me some things that are
So,
going to happen. Maybe anywhere in the world, or to me personally, or anybody here on the panel, something that is going to happen to them or me or the world.
yeah, so Kent, I do predict that you will write an amazing comedy film and it will win a lot of awards. And you'll have, just the best cast. You're gonna have Travis. that's his only name. That's what he's credited as.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have Ryan Reynolds, of course, because
Wow.
you have to in a
Okay.
comedy.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill will produce it, I
Oh.
predict.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it's going to be a really great like buddy comedy.
Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah,
you said Travis, but you're giving him one of my leading parts, but it says the worst next to his name. So why would I want to cast the? Oh, he changed his. See how fast he changed that? That was he.
yeah, yeah.
Why do you think he changed?
I
Did you
predicted
see
that
he
he
had the
would do
worst
that.
up there?
Yeah, I did, and I predicted that he would change it. So
Oh,
I knew, I knew,
wow.
because I have a gift,
Yeah.
that I knew that he would change it.
Oh, that's just amazing. That's amazing. Okay, well, I'm gonna head over to Travis now. Okay. So Travis, apparently you have X-ray vision. You can see through walls.
That's quite right, Kent. I don't know entirely when this gift of mine first manifested. I think it has something to do with a trip to the dentist and an X-ray machine that got a little bit too close to the old peepers, if you get my drift. And since then I've been able to see through solid objects, just as if they simply weren't there.
So you can see through brick. You can see through glass. Tinted glass. You can see through plastic, gold, any kind of
Oh yes,
metal.
there is. There doesn't appear to be any limit to my amazing abilities. In fact, just walking down the street, it's almost as though there are no walls, no buildings anywhere around me. As you can imagine, this has been quite difficult. I walk into solid objects on a near daily basis. It's caused me a great amount of injury. Some might say it's more of a curse than a blessing.
So you haven't been able to figure out how to walk through walls, but you can see through them.
Oh, that's pretty accurate. Oh man, the other day I was just, minding my own business, walking along and
What? You
case in
okay?
point.
Oh, I did not see that. You're seeing
Ah,
things I can't even see anymore. Uh,
oh.
well, have you ever looked through a wall? Like, let's say you wanted to spy on somebody. Do you ever do it that way, or you just do it for positive things?
I haven't done any more spying since, I was little, and I
Hmm.
found out what my dad was doing with the scarecrow out back.
Oh,
We don't need to go into that, but
no.
since then I've had a bit more respect for privacy. I
Yeah.
do spend a lot of time looking down, unless I'd rather not see what anybody's doing on the subway train.
So you can when you say looking down, you can look through the like bridges and see what's below them, or can you look into the earth?
Good ways. I have not yet verified any reports of underground mole people dwelling down there, but
Okay.
other than that, there is a miasma, a monopoly of things going on under the ground that I and I alone have knowledge of.
Okay.
Quite a lot
Okay.
of little moles and other happy critters digging their way through life.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's go over to Naya, who's our last one. Naya. So Naya, you can actually, with your eyes, you're kind of like Carrie. You can set things on fire.
Yes. I mean, it was a little hard at the beginning because, didn't know how to do it. So then when
Hmm.
I did it, wasn't, I wasn't able to, like, control when I did it. So, like, me and my family have moved a lot, have a lot of, uh, first aid burn kits in our house and stuff like that.
Hmm. Now, what prompts you to set something on fire? I mean, in the movie Carrie, someone made her mad. Do you do it only when you're mad, or do you do it to get back at somebody, or you do it for positive? Like, let's say you're out in the middle of a campsite and you don't have matches, so you just set a fire to keep you warm. I mean, give me some examples of how you use your powers.
Well, now that I can control it, I can use it for any of those circumstances. But at the beginning, it was mostly anger and stress that triggered it. But now that I've learned to control it, I can use it for a lot of different things.
Hmm. Give me one good thing you've used it for.
Well, there was a big, like, there was a robbery, and I set one of the robbers' coats on fire, and they
Wow.
dropped everything.
Wow, that is a good. Okay, well, listen, it's amazing the skill sets you guys all have. I mean, my booker wanted to make a theme today, and the theme was going to be, the unusual powers that man and ladies can have, and it's just absolutely fantastic to have all you guys on the show today. So we'll see you all next time for our next talk show. We're going to move on to America's Got Talent. So I'm going to need Naya and Rishi and Travis to stay out here as my judges, and everybody else can just go ahead and minimize and get into your parts. So this is very exciting. Everybody knows America's Got Talent from the television show, so we're going to do our version of that today. And Katie, you're going to be one of our performers, so go ahead. She was so excited she was able to turn her camera on, but no, Katie, now you need to go off to the side and get ready for your performance. Okay, now who knows where she'll go this time. Okay, Travis, tell us your background. Why did we choose you to be one of our judges on America's Got Talent?
Well, Kent, I always knew I was cut out for a life of judging things from a young age. My parents gave me the middle name Bean after that famous Old West judge known for hanging people. From a young age, I judged my first county fair uh, table setting contests and, a carnival exhibit, the alligator skinned crocodile. People were very taken with my ability to criticize it, even though I have produced nothing of artistic merit my entire life.
So you were referring to the Paul Newman movie Judge Roy Bean?
Something like that. I think that's about right, yes.
Thank you very much, Travis. Let's go over to Naya. Naya, I'd like to know your background. So as one of our judges, let everybody at home know your history.
So I am one of the youngest singers and actors that has been recorded. I have a few singles out, and I've been in, let me count, 15 features so far, not counting shorts and commercials. I am actually here for a specific purpose. I am directing and acting in my own film, and I am here looking for talent to participate in that film.
Well, glad to have you here. Let's go to our third judge, Rishi. So Rishi, tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, as you can see, I'm for how I say this one. I'm very rich, so I own lots of company. I buy a lot of talent company like record label, film studio, and so I have a very good gauge for future proficiency. Is that right in English? But yeah, I'm very good investor. Never committed crime before, so yes.
Well, just a disclosure for the fans at home, Rishi did buy our show, and he put himself on as a judge. Okay, so let's bring out our first talent. The first talent's Katie. Katie, come on out, and we'll have the judges take a look at you. Here's Katie. So first, Katie, tell us if you can hear me until you get your camera on. Katie, what is your talent? I think your talent is black screen and then leaving the building. Okay. Well, we'll bring Katie on in a minute. Go ahead and let's just minimize her right now. Okay. Let's bring in Koji. Koji, what is? Oh, Koji's. Yeah. What is your talent, Koji?
Well, I can sing for y'all if y'all would like that.
Yes, Koji. Go ahead and do your song for us.
Sure. I like my water and lemon and lime. It's like it never come back. Baby, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot the lyrics.
Okay, well, let's see how the judges respond to this. Let's start with Travis first. No, that's okay. That's okay, Koji. Your time's up. Let's hear Travis. What do you think, Travis? Should you go to the next level?
Well, I have to say I'm not usually impressed with amnesia acts. Performative amnesia went out sometime in the 90s with that early storyline in the popular TV show 24. So, I'm afraid I'm going to have to give this guy a no pass. No pass.
Naya?
Well, I don't think singing is your thing. You were a little bit off tune and pitch. Plus, you forgot the lyrics. That kind of added to it. It's a no pass for me. Maybe try out some other talents and or hobbies that you can do because I don't think your future is in singing. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Rishi?
I just wanted to say, regardless of what my peers or employees have to say about your performance today, I was thoroughly moved. It was an inspiring story of an amnesiac who came onto this talent show to sing for us and gave us such a beautiful performance. I'm going to cry.
Okay.
I cannot give you golden buzzer because you do not have a critical illness, nothing like that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop you right now, Rishi. Let's be honest. Koji is the intern here on the show. Wasn't even supposed to be on the show, but when Katie's camera went off, I decided to let him on because Rishi slipped me an extra $200 under the table for
I'm going
lunch.
to be completely honest with you, Kate.
And he's related. He's related. He's a second cousin, Koji. So Koji, you can go back and be our intern again. Thanks for coming out. That's why he didn't have an act. It was really terrible. Let's see if we can get Katie back out here. Let's see if she actually can get her camera to work and see what her act. Well, no, there she is. Okay, good. Let's bring her out here. Okay, good, Katie. Okay, we can see you fine. You're on the show. America's Got Talent. What is your talent today?
I was supposed to bring a talent.
Yeah, otherwise you can be an intern like our other intern who we just had to fill in because you were not here.
This isn't the next Food Network star. I thought that's what this was.
Well, if you want to do a food recipe, maybe that could be your talent.
I mean, I can like suck on Jolly Ranchers. That's a talent.
Okay,
I
all right,
guess.
go ahead and do that. We'll see how the judges like that. Okay, so this
Okay,
is.
I have a fruit punch Jolly Rancher.
Mhm.
Sorry, they're a little sticky. It ripped. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
I really thought this was the next Food Network star.
This is the
I
act.
can't read, so I can't exactly tell
Okay, so you can't
what
read
things
either.
are. I just know it by the color. So
Hey, that thing must have been in your pocket for a decade. Oh my God. Oh, this is the act. Okay, I've got to talk to our booker. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, all right. You just keep sucking on that. No, don't talk. Just keep sucking on it. You didn't swallow it whole, did you? No. Okay, it's still in there. Okay, let's go backwards this time. Rishi, you go first this time. What do you think about the Jolly Roger? Oh
It
no.
was so emotional, like a person who cannot read, who thought they could come on to this show because it was the next Food Network star. I will make you the next Food Network star. I will pay all my money. Where's she go? There she is. I will pay all my money to make you the next Food Network star. Trust me 100%. Oh my God.
Okay. Disclaimer again. Katie is Rishi's girlfriend. Okay. All right, Travis, would you like to go now?
Well, whereas I'm pretty sure that violates our network standards for consuming addictive substances on the air and possibly lewd content as well, I'm afraid I'm with no other recourse than to recommend burning at the stake. Burning at the stake. Let's get some real judging done here and just burn it at the stake.
Wow. Okay, let's go with Naya.
While that was not a talent at all, and she wasn't even supposed to be here, I think it is not right to burn people at the stake. That is illegal and breaks many, many rules and would cause many, many lawsuits. Katie, wherever you are, because you've left, obviously, if you're watching this television show, there will be no burning you at the stake. But sorry you mixed up the shows. Thank you for at least trying.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm getting from one of the producers that she got sick and she's heading to the hospital now because that Jolly Rancher was over 6 years old. and was left in someone's pocket. Okay, all right. So you can go see your girlfriend after the show, Rishi. All right, let's bring in our next talent, which is Matt. Okay, Matt, tell us your talent today. Your talent is you have no audio.
Sorry. Wait.
Okay,
My talent is I will drink this entire bottle of seltzer water right now.
Okay, that's great. We won't have to listen to you talk. Wait.
Much.
You didn't drink it all. You lied to us.
Ta-da!
Okay, all right. That's all right. Let's start with Naya.
There's so much of it.
We need a new booker.
Yeah, we do. We do. Well, Rishi bought the show, and he's booking all this talent now.
Seriously? Okay. I'm sorry, sir. It's a no for me. Please go home.
Well, he is home. We did this on Zoom. Okay, we didn't want him coming in. Rishi?
You are going to be very famous in France. You can drink an entire bottle of Perrier in less than a minute. You are a celebrity! Woo!
Wow. Changed his accent, too. I'm beginning to wonder about this Rishi character. Okay, let's go to Travis.
Frankly, I'm appalled. I haven't seen such a lame act since the one guy since the last one, to be quite frank, and I'm starting to wonder if America does, in fact, have any of this purported talent. I'm afraid I do not advocate for the advancement of this individual.
I like the way you talk. Okay, so Matt, we'll just go ahead and leave the building, please. So go find Elvis. Okay, all right. We have one more, which is scaring me, but we'll see. Scott. Okay, Scott, what's your talent today?
I'm going to do a little stand-up, Kent.
Okay. Are you standing up or are you sitting down?
I'm going to do the stand-up sitting down.
Okay, all right. Okay, so go ahead, Scott, whenever you're ready.
So I'm walking down the street the other day, and this woman, complete stranger, she comes up to me and she says, "You know, you have very bad posture." I said, "Oh?" She said, "Yes, you're a nice tall guy, but you walk over hunched. You're going to get curvature of the spine someday." I said, "Oh?" She said, "You know, I don't care what you look like. You can be white as a house. It's your posture that counts." Well, I guess she would know because she was white as a house. So I grew up in Greenwich Village back in the 70s. The village has changed so much over the years. There's actually more transsexuals now than homosexuals. And the East Village is like one big college campus. NYU students, young people walking around. It's incredible. Back in my day, it was one big crack house with some assorted pit bulls walking around to protect the crack dealers, of course.
Okay. Wow, that was more like performance art comedy. But let's find out what the team feels. Let's start with Naya.
I wasn't finished.
No, you're done. You're done.
Why'd the chicken cross the road?
No. Oh God. Okay, go ahead.
To get away from the slaughterhouse.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Naya, what do you think?
I think no. I think no moving on, and I think I need to find a different place to look for talent for my show because obviously this is not working. Sorry.
Thank you, Naya. So nobody got past Naya. What about Travis?
You know, something about that routine reminds me of my childhood, from before my parents put me on medication. And I have to say, I'm even more appalled now than I was previously. I do not advocate for this advancement, and I'm going to go off my meds right now, to be quite frank.
The producer said you cannot use the word appalled again in the next show. Okay, so let's go to Naya. To Rishi.
Alright, so I'm gonna be completely frank with you. I was completely asleep for pretty much the entire time, but then you said crack, and I was just curious. Do you happen to have any on you right now?
Say it
Okay,
again.
okay. No, we don't want to answer that on the air.
Uh,
So Rishi, you're saying if he has something like that, you'll vote for him. Otherwise, you're not.
I'm going to turn him into the cops.
Okay. This is the only one person who's not related or friends of Rishi. So sorry, Scott. The
He's going
paddy
to be a
wagon's
business
waiting for
partner
you.
very soon, though. He's going to be a business partner very soon.
Hmm. Well, this has been America's Got Talent. I have to go along with Travis, though. I think it's America's Got No Talent is the name of our new show. And thank you, judges, for participating.
before I go, I'd like
No,
to stay.
no more jokes. We're off the air. Let's go off the air right now, okay? And we're off. Okay. Well, we have one more game due to time restraints. We're going to go right to press conference. So let's bring the whole cast out. And if you want to put up the newspaper or magazine or TV station you're representing next to your name, that'd be great. Scott, you need to come out so you can see me, and Scott will be our guesser. Scott's going to have to guess three things: who he is, some announcement he's going to make, and then who's he dating. So, Scott, you need to turn the volume down and do this so you can't hear me, so I can give the celebrity to the cast. I can't. No, Scott, stay on camera so I know that you're not cheating. Okay, and let's do this when you can't hear me. Okay. You cannot hear me? I can't tell. You have to show me that you can't hear me. Okay, I don't know okay, all right. Okay, so he's going to be The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. He's going to be, his new thing is he's going to be a dog walker. Okay, so he's got an announcement that you can pay him to come over and walk your dog now. And then he's dating Meghan Markle. Okay. So he's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That will be the first clues until he gets that. Then we'll go on to clue number 2, which is he now will come over and walk your dog. And then we'll go to clue number 3, which he's dating Meghan Markle. So let's bring Scott back out because now that he can't see me, he probably will never come back out again. Okay, well, good. Here he is. Okay. All right. So welcome to our press conference. We have a very famous celebrity here. Let's go to Rishi, who's with Hyper Beast
Yeah, I'm with
magazine.
Hypebeast Magazine. First off, good morning, sir. I just wanted to ask, like, what are your thoughts on the passing of Andre the Giant, like a long, long, long time ago?
Uh, well, obviously, he was a giant in the wrestling world. I'm Jesse Ventura.
Oh, I don't think so. But let's go to someone else. Then we got Ramona. Okay, Ramona.
Hi, I'm Ramona Blaze from Morningstar. Have you ever been cold stone?
Uh, well, as you know, you're not. No, I have never been stoned.
No. Have you
I'm
ever been cold stone?
cold stone. I never had a cold stone. I I guess I'm Bob Dylan. I don't know.
No, unfortunately you're not. But let's go now to Jean Paul. Jean Paul?
Hello, Jean-Paul Joringo, Liverpool Liverwurst. Um, I wanted to ask you. I read that you recently started a bunch of cooking videos on YouTube, and I could just say, can we smell what you are cooking?
I'm Martha Stewart.
Well, I don't think so, but you wish you
Oh,
were.
oh,
Let's go to looks like Pet Lover.
Yes, this is Katie with Pet Lover Mag Online. Um, so about you mentioned Jesse Ventura. Did you or your father ever fight him at any point in your career?
uh, I'm Bruce Willis. Uh,
No, but you probably have no hair like he does. Let's go to the Daily Inquirer.
Yes, hello. I'm the Daily Inquirer from Travis Magazine, and I was just wondering, in today's day and age, we've seen that a lot of people in your line of work, in professional wrestling, they've proven to be very good transitions into the world of acting. Dave Bautista, for example. How does it feel to embody the stereotype that they still suck as actors?
Well, being The Rock,
Yes,
uh,
Rock. Well, Rock, you have an announcement to make, and let's see if our some of our reporters can help you. Let's go Koji from, is that Art Magazine, or I hope it's not Fart Magazine, but I can't. Koji F. Okay, there you
Yeah,
go, Koji. Okay.
it's from F Art magazine.
Oh, it is from Fart Magazine. Okay. I was afraid of.
hmm,
Okay,
Art with
Koji.
an F. Art with an F. And hi, I'm Coach from F Art magazine, and I'd like to ask Mr. Dwayne Johnson. I'd like to ask you two questions, sir. One, there's a rumor that the way you got your opponents off the wrestling team and how you made them lose and how you were so good, sir, was F by passing wind. Is that true? And the second question is, are you into geology? And is that why they named you The Rock?
um, I, I had a little trouble understanding you with that Scandinavian accent. Can you just repeat those again quickly?
Sure. The rumor is you won because you passed wind in wrestling. Is that how you always won? And secondly, are you into geology? And is that why you were named The Rock?
Oh, geology. Ah, yes. I have an announcement to make. I'm dating Kim Kardashian.
Oh, we're not quite at the dating part. We still want to know what your announcement is in terms of
Oh,
what are
my
you doing?
announcement.
Yeah, what are you doing? Let's go to Daily Inquirer. Let's see if we can get some hints on what are you
Uh,
doing now?
Yes, it's me again. And we've all been very rocked by this new revelation that you're transitioning into a new line of work. Was it your love for animals that led you to this particular kind of work?
uh, I'm building a stone house for animals, a stone hospital.
Well, you're doing
No,
something with animals. Let's go to Rishi.
yeah.
Yeah, like, so I was just curious. Was this like some sort of venture capital thing, like when LeBron James invested in Blaze Pizza and worked there for a day for like a promotional stunt? Because I can pay someone to do this for like $15, but if I have to make you do it, it's very expensive. And I don't know if like, what if it poops all over the place when you're with it?
Oh, I'm adopting a dog.
You're doing something with a dog. You do something with other people's dogs. They could hire you for. Let's go to Pet Lover.
Hi, yes, Katie again with Pet Lover Mag Online. Um, so when you're with the dogs, like, is it hard to keep them all, together so that they're not like pulling you or anything in multiple directions? Do you get a lot of exercise when you're with them?
I'm training a bunch of dogs to be wrestlers. Uh,
No, you're doing something with dogs that people have to pay to do. Let's go to. It looks like we have nobody's ready to
doing
give you.
tricks, doing dog
Yeah,
tricks.
yeah. You'd come over to my house because I'm not there, so you can do something with my dog.
Oh, I see. Train him. I'm training dogs to pee,
You're doing
toilet
some.
training.
Let's go to
I-
Daily Inquirer. You're going to do something with my dog, and I'm hiring you to come over and do something with my dog, but not train it.
okay.
Yeah, I think my colleague did have a good point. This is something that we'd normally hire, the kid next door to do while we go out on vacation, just for a couple days. It is odd that a celebrity of your status would do this. Is it because you enjoy just the exercise or being in the park?
Oh, I'm walking dogs.
Yes, you are. You are. And
Uh,
now let's find out who you're dating because you're not dating Kim Kardashian, and Rishi might be able to help you out with who you're dating.
okay.
So like, I was just curious because are you the reason she moved all the way back to America?
Say that again. I couldn't hear what that.
She moved back to America, this woman you're dating.
Is she coming back to America?
Well, she's in America
Been here
now.
for a while.
Yeah.
She, say it again. She's in America.
Right. She left another country to come here.
Yeah.
Oh, she left another country to come here. Kim Kardashian.
Well, no, you've already tried her.
Oh, I
She
already
doesn't
tried.
want to date you, okay? But someone else from another country, maybe she's from this country, but she went to another country, now she's back. Anybody else with any clues? Let's go with Daily Caller, Daily Inquirer.
Yeah.
Yes, very happy for you on your new relationship, though it will, of course, attract a lot of publicity, perhaps even more than you're used to. Are you sure you're ready for such a royal headache?
Yes, I'm dating what's her face? Kate Middleton.
The other one.
Kate Middleton. Queen Elizabeth.
No, the other one.
What's her friggin' name? Kate.
No, not Kate.
She's with Prince Harry, right?
Yeah, what's her name?
Marilyn Monroe. I'm
It is
blanking.
two M's. It's two M's.
Oh, that's right. Nano Nino.
No, that's not even an M.
Nancy.
No, that's an N. It's an MM.
Oh, MM. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. It's Malarkey. What's her name?
That's close enough. We'll never get it out of him.
Who's-
Meghan Malarkey. Meghan
Meghan
Markle. Meghan Markle.
Markle.
Meghan Malarkey. That's good enough because our show's over.
close enough.
This was our Sunday show. Let's introduce our cast. Travis.
You know, the warm sensation back there is just starting to get kind of enjoyable, to be honest.
He's talking about his dog. Rishi.
In the words of Jay-Z, I think I invented swag.
Scott, who wants to date Kim Kardashian.
Remember, speak softly and carry a big gun.
He's in New York. Matt.
Hello. And I spent this whole show worrying that picture would fall behind me, and luckily it didn't.
Katie.
Haters will say the camera issues were fake.
And Koji.
Hello. I'm still from Fart Magazine. No
And-
joking, I'm just from Sri Lanka. I'm just ordinary.
And Naya, who I guess lost her internet. So let's wave goodbye. You guys stick with me for a second so I can say goodbye to you. We'll say goodbye to the audience first. We'll see you guys in 3 weeks because they had to go off last week because we had no electricity. So they'll be doing another show in just 3 weeks at the end of this month. 3/26, I believe is the date. Bye-bye, everybody.
This is how the royals wave, right?